Almost time for Beryl. I got me a stool because there was a stool. And I decided to use it. Whataburger is coming. If Hurricane Beryl knocks the power out tonight, we simply, when there's a break in the stormage, then we'll grill some hot dogs. You can probably make the entire meal from the grill, whether it's chili or whatever, if we somehow do not have power for extended periods of time. We have a 7th Sunday, 7/7/2024. All I had today was some breakfast, so I'm looking forward to this Whataburger. As my stomach begins to kind of growl, or at least say, hey, I'm kind of hungry now. Yes. In terms of Wheeler weather reports, if the weather is not dangerous, then I would go outside and do walk around something in the neighborhood. Maybe showcase flooded streets or whatever, if there's any kind of damage. But I won't put myself at personal risk to do so, though. So, just saying. So if it's lightning and tornadoes, probably not going to be going out in that shit. Plus the odious feeling of being yelled at by family members. Are you stupid? You went out that shit? So I don't want to hear any of that either. So, don't want to hear that shit. Don't want to hear that shit. No way. Don't want to hear shit. Are we having Hurricane Beryl? No, we already had our beer reel party on Hurricane Beryl on Friday. So, even if I tried to get the fam to say, "Hey, pick up some beer at the pick up some beer at HEB," that. There are folks that are like, well, we have to be sober during a major storm in case something bad happens. Yeah, that's always wise to do the most responsible thing. But sometimes you can have some beer and then it doesn't get you fucked up. You just get maybe a little buzz, a little beer buzz, and then you don't really, you could still act if something goes wrong. But yeah, I see though. It's okay. Being responsible. Being responsible. I like that. That sounds like a fun thing to be. In a responsibility. In a responsible adult manner of responsibilityness. I enjoy that. weather alert on the computer. Computer weather alert. Flood watch has been issued until July 9th, 7 a.m. by the National Weather Service. Severe weather alerts. Alert. 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 Oh. 7-7. 7-7 is. Yeah. Oh. This is 7-7, 2024. Yes. Oh. When I was a boy, I thought at times I'd be a man. Sit inside a bottle, pretend that I was in a can. Is the A sustained? Boop bit bit, boop bit bit, boop bit bit, yeah. Do 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 do. Boop bit bit, boop bit bit, yeah. It's the Arthur Lee and Love. The song is called 7-7 is. On the 7th Sunday. Yes. When I was a boy, I thought about the times I'd be a man. I'd sit inside of a bottle, pretend that I was in a can. In my lonely room, I'd sit my mind in an ice cream cone. You can throw me if you want it, 'cause I'm a bone and I go. Boop bip bip, boop bip bip, yeah. Boop bip bip, boop bip bip, boop bip bip, yeah. I like that one. If I don't start crying, it's because that I've got no eyes. My father's in the fireplace and my dog lies hypnotized. Through a crack of light, I was unable to find my way. Trapped inside at night, but I'm a day and I go boop bip bip boop bip bip, yeah. One, two, three, four. Da, 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 da. Oh, did you do some chords wrong? I think so. Oh well. Yeah, Love was a band from the 60s. Yeah. Discovered the Doors, Arthur Lee, Bruce Botnick. Yeah. It's kind of weird Doors biographies that omit Love and Arthur Lee. Yeah, there's a lot that do that. Why do they do that? It's probably just they don't have the time. They got enough material with Jim Morrison partying his ass off and stuff, so they usually don't delve into. They show Bruce Botnick, but they don't show all the different bands like Whiskey a Go Go and everything back then. They don't show the whole scene. You know, I'd like to see a more comprehensive movie on the rock and roll scene of the uh, Los Angeles and Venice Beach 1960s rock and roll scene. So I'd like to see a more comprehensive, more complete kind of picture. Boop bit bit boop bit bit, yeah. Nice. That was good. I know. Good work. Yeah. Arthur Lee in Love, kind of like a missed opportunity there. Uh, yeah. But at least we got, basically Arthur Lee in Love, like 3 albums. Then the band kind of went to shit doing drugs and crime, some parts of the band, and then they reformed and they made a few albums after that, but they weren't really that successful. They were still fronted by Arthur Lee, but there was something about that original lineup that was really good. So, really excellent lineup at first. Yeah, I still actually kind of find it ironic now. I know why the Doors were more successful than Love. They had a really charismatic, handsome frontman, an interesting band going on with a unique sound, and it was just they rocked out more rockin' tunes than Arthur Lee and Love. Arthur Lee was psychedelic, but it was more experimental, progressive rock, and it was just more experimental. It wasn't easily necessarily accessible all the time to the public, so that's another reason why they weren't really huge. Yeah, I do appreciate the musical era where everybody did their music from scratch. Even though that's harder, I still admire that. Where a band comes together with the different instruments, and they don't really have reliance on computer or artificial intelligence. They have to actually sing. Yeah, they actually have to have good voices. Yeah, they can't use. They don't have auto tune. A computer or an android or an AI or a bot isn't doing the work for them. They have to do all the work. I do appreciate, like sort of like you appreciate, you might like food that is generated by AI one day or an android or something. It's all pre-programmed, but you still miss your aunt's chicken and dumplings, or you miss your grandma's, pie recipes or whatever, because it's from scratch. It's old-fashioned. It's really authentic. It's not just a pre-programmed robotic formula. It's you're not using devices to cheat hard work. You're doing the hard work to make your output more authentic and more human, more real, more nuanced. Well, here we go. God bless. Peace during Hurricane Beryl. Yeah.